this tells me that, answer, what is your first conclusion? What is equal to 0? X equal to 0. No, before you tell me x equal to 2, tell me something equal to 0 first. What is equal to 0? X plus 3 equals to 0, right? Is this a possibility? Because once this is equal to 0, then 0 times x minus 2 must be equal to 0, isn't it? Okay, so this is one possibility. Or, what is the other possibility? X minus 2 equals to 0. Therefore, x equals to negative 3 or x equals to 2. Does this make sense to you? So let's try, let's work backwards. Let's say x equals to negative 3. I substitute this back into my original equation over here as well as over here. What will I end up with? Negative 3 plus 3, negative 3 minus 2 equals to, this is our left hand side, 0 times negative 5, which is 0, equals to right hand side. So it works, isn't it? It works, right? Okay, let's try the other answer. X equals to 2. Substitute them inside here as well as over here. So my left hand side gives me 2 plus 3, 2 minus 2 equals to 0, equals to the right hand side. So they work. Easy? Then some of you are actually wanted to skip this step. It's fine, because you can see straight away the answer already, isn't it? Let's see whether the whole class can do it. Tell me the answer for this. X plus 5, x plus 6 equals to 0. Therefore, x equals to? Or? Simple. Okay, next one, x. Let's try some negative number. Minus 2, x minus 1 equals to 0. Therefore, x equals to? Or 1. Let's try some fractions. X plus 5 over 2, x minus 8 over 13 equals to 0. Therefore, x equals to? Or? Very good. Any others I should try? How about 2x plus 1, x minus 3 equals to 0. Can you do this? X equals to? Negative half or 3. Who needs explanation for this? Basically, we just set this to be equal to 0. Alright? Then we set this to be equal to 0. So you get the answer. Let's try a few more. X plus 1 over 2, 3x plus 5 equals to 0. Okay, x equals to? Or negative 5 over 3. Okay? Okay, last one. A bit trickier this time. X 5 minus x equals to 0. Okay. So x equals to 0 or 5. Okay? Because one of it, two things multiplied together equal to 0. Either this equal to 0 or this equal to 0. Either or. Can? Okay, let's go to the notes already. Actually, we covered a big chunk already. Okay, so when we have a times b equals to 0, what can you conclude about the value of a and b? Either a equals to 0 or b equals to 0 or a equals to 0 and b equals to 0. So I put brackets over here like this to show us the cases. Next one, A and B multiplied together give you 24. What can you conclude about A and B? Yeah, you've got many different possibilities. For example, A equals to 1, B equals to 24, A equals to 2, B equals to 12, so on and so forth. So there are many possible values for A and B. Therefore, no conclusion. Unlike the first case, we have a conclusion. It's ready. When A times B equals to 0, A equals to 0 or B equals to 0. Then there's the last case, A and B are both equal to 0 at the same time. But I shall not write that down, we'll leave it like this. Value of x. Negative 3. Next, Brenda, the next value of x. 1 over 5. Chloe, for part B, x equals to negative 3 over 2. The other Chloe, x equals to 1 over 5. Jiaxin, x equals to 0 or x equals to negative 3 over 5. All correct? Okay, let's move on. Practice 1, part A. Next one is Shanmei. Negative 3 over 2 or x equals to what, Dila? No, we still have part A. What? No or don't know? Don't know how to do? Okay, let me help you out. So you see we have over here A times B equals to 0. Agree? Okay, so Shanmei has already done A equals to 0, which means x plus 3 over 2 equals to 0. Then she got x equals to negative 3 over 2. So you have no choice left. You're now going to do b equals to 0. Am I right? Okay. B equals to 0, we have 4x minus 1 equals to 0. What is the value of x then? Can you tell me what is 4x equals to? If 4x minus 1 equals to 0, 4x equals to? Okay, you mean 1, then x equals to 1 over 4, right? Is this what you meant? Okay, so the next option is that x equals to 1 over 4. Can? Now, part B. Who do we have next? Yes. Negative 26 over 5 or x equals to 2 over 5. Okay, next part C. X equals to 0 or x equals to 13 over 5. Okay. Next. You realize that all these questions I'm going to highlight them now. I'm going to highlight a part of the question. All this part before the equal sign. Do they look familiar? Bracket, then got something times another something. We've done it so many times. Factorization, isn't it? If you were to expand them out, do you know how to factorize them back? Using the cross method? Yes, right? Okay, so that is the next part of the lesson. What happens if I have 4x squared minus 3x equal to 0? Can you solve this? What should we do with the highlighted part? Factorize. Rhea says factorize. Can you tell us what you will factorize to give us? So x multiplied by 4x minus 3 equals to 0. Therefore, x equals to 0 or 3 over 4. Good. Now I want to show you a common mistake. Please write down this common mistake. Write down common mistake. Make sure you write down common mistake so that you don't think it is the correct answer. So tell me what is wrong. 4x squared equals to 3x. Okay so far? Anything wrong with this? No? Okay, I divide by x. 4x equals to 3. Anything wrong? I divided by x. Nothing wrong. Okay, then x equals to 3 over 4. Anything wrong? Anything wrong? What's wrong? Huh? Only got one value. Yeah, how come? Then what's wrong in the blue color one? How come I only end up with one answer? Okay, because I never factorize, but what's the issue? This is step number 1, step number 2, step number 3. Which step got error? 1. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with step 1? Yes? Yeah, I know there's no 0, so we conclude there's a problem, right? But the problem lies in step 1, step 2, or step 3? 1, why? Okay, yes, the right hand side should be 0, but there's nothing wrong with me adding 3x on both sides, ma. I'm sure it's still the same. Anybody, any other ideas? Carissa? 3 is wrong, why? 4x equals to 3, ma, so I divide by 4 on both sides, I should get 3 over 4. I think 3 is correct. Huh? What is the next step you want to propose? 4x minus 3 equals to 0. Then I will still get the same thing, x equals to 3 over 4. So that doesn't help. Marsha, what do you think? Which step is wrong? Or which step got problem? Yao Jin, which step? 1. What's wrong with 1? Can't I add 3x to both sides? What's wrong with it? Then you all say 1 got problem, 3 got problem. Why nobody want to say 2 got problem? No. Only one step got problem. Huh? Aiman, what do you think? 1 again. 1 no problem. 2. Okay, what's wrong with 2? The x that I factorized out. Did I do factorization in step 2? What did I do in step 2? I divide by x. Can I just divide by x? Why cannot? I know I'm supposed to factorize that because I already shown you how to do it correctly, right? And I already tell you that there is a problem over here. Okay, so the clue is that I am not supposed to divide by x. Then the question is, why am I not supposed to divide by x? What's wrong with it? Why? Why do you say there's a math error? Huh? Reyes? He's onto something. Why do you say I cannot divide by x?
Because it's calculated.
You mean you type inside your calculator divide by x? You can type divide by x? Or you type x divide by x? Oh. Okay, no, that's not what I'm looking for.
Is it because x is unknown?
Yes, okay. X is an unknown. X can be anything in the world, right? Initially, at the start, it could be anything. Which means it could also be 0, right? X can also be 0, and as we have shown in this part in red, x indeed is also 0. So can you divide by 0? No, you can't divide by 0. Therefore, this step over here is wrong. Okay? So the only way that the blue color one will be correct is if the question says 4x squared minus 3x equals 0, x is not equal to 0. If they say x is not equal to 0, then there's only one answer lah. That is 3 over 4. Okay? But it didn't say that. So x could have been anything. So make sure you do not make this mistake. You always factorize first. 5y squared plus 3y equals to 0. Okay, then. Or 5y equals to or 5y plus 3 equals 0, therefore equals to negative 3 over 5. So we can skip that step, huh? Okay? Okay, next, Jiahui. What shall I write first? Two G times 2G. 2G times G. Huh? What was she saying? 2G times 2G. Okay. Then minus 9 equals to 0. Okay, then. Why? What's wrong? Yeah, looks correct. Right? Wrong, man? Is there an error? No, no error. Continue. Therefore, 2G equals to 0 or G equals to 0. Okay. Continue. Wait, continue. Or G equals to? Are you sure negative? Hey, come on, what's the answer? 4.5. Yeah, which is just 9 over 2 lah. Right? Why you look so uncertain? Do you know how to do it or not? Then be more confident. Okay, next. Angel? Can't hear you. Okay, then. Okay, so y equals to 0 or 1 over 3. Next. 3. Equals to 0 then. Okay. Like this? Okay, correct. Next one will be radius already. A lot of things to say, huh? So radius, x squared equals to 4. What are the possible values of x? 2. Okay, x equals to 2. Is that all? Or what else? Or x equals to negative 2. Okay, so this is one way we write it. Another way is a little shorter will be x equals to plus minus 2. Have you seen this before?
Yes.
Have I used it before?
Yes.
Yes, right. When I tell you all the square root, when you introduce the square root yourself, you must put the plus minus. Okay? So here, what are the possible values of x when x squared equals to 4 over 25? Plus minus what? 2 over 5. Yes. So there are two possibilities. Now let's start with this equation. X squared minus 25 equals 0. I want to solve it, meaning I want you to find the value of x such that the left hand side will be equal to the right hand side, which is equal to 0. Okay, first method, I noticed that 25 is actually 5 squared. Okay, so I have x squared minus 5 squared equals to 0. Okay, based on your mid exam, all that was covered. What should we do over here? X plus 5. Then x minus 5 equals to 0. Therefore, x equals to Therefore x equals to -5 or x equals to 5. This is the first method. The second method, a bit more straightforward. X squared equals to 25. I simply add 25 to both sides. So now I want to get rid of the square. What should I do? Square root both sides. Do you introduce the square root yourself? Yes, right? The square root wasn't in the question. You introduced the square root yourself. So there is a plus minus square root 25. Okay? Now the answer will therefore be plus minus 5. Straightforward? Which method do you prefer? 1 or 2? 1? Okay, you need to be familiar with both. The method that always works will be method 2. Because your calculator can give you all the square root of all the different numbers, right? But sometimes, let's say we have a question that says x squared equals to 10. Then how you use method 1? Can you use method 1? Can you write this in the form of x plus something, x minus something equals to 0? You at this point in time you cannot yet. So you have no choice but to use method 2. Therefore x equals to plus minus square root 10. Okay, so method 2 always works. Method 1 for now, only limited cases. Okay, so question 5. Page 5. Let's solve part A together. Which method do you want to use? Method 2, yeah, I think so also. So x squared equals to 25 over 4. X equals to plus minus 5 over 2. Fast or not? Can you do it also? Yeah, you can skip the same few steps that I skip. 6 times 4 plus 1 is 25 divided by 4. Move over to the other side, sign change. Part B. Okay, let's do it really quickly. 36 y squared equals to 49. Y squared equals to 49 over 36. Y must be equals to plus minus 7 over 6. Okay, your turn, try the rest. No, try part C first. What should I do for my first step? John. What? Part C, first step. I can't hear you. What did you say? Oh, divide by 16 on both sides. Okay. Sounds correct. H squared equals to 9 over 16. So H equals to? Wow, this one need calculator. Plus minus 3 over 4. Okay, correct. Now part E. Just now, where do we stop? We stop at Shu E, is it? Okay, Masha? Part E. Two x squared equals 18, so x squared equals to 9, therefore x equals to plus minus 3. Straightforward. Now we are ready to do part D together as a class. What do you think we should do as the first step? Times 3. Sheldon says times 3. Sounds good. X squared equals to 3x. Sheldon, what next? What is the next step? Huh? How? Square root 3x. So you are saying that x equals to plus minus square root 3x? Then what's the answer? Stuck, right? Yeah, okay. So this is not the next step. What should we do? We did a few examples earlier on already. Same type of question. Okay, so Dini, what is the next step? x squared minus 3x equals to 0. Okay, now Sheldon, your turn again. What should we do next? You may factorize the x out, okay? X minus 3 equals to 0. Therefore, x equals to 0 or x equals to 3. Okay? So, practice. Okay. X squared equals to 49 over 16. And then? 7 over 4. Okay, correct. Part B. Okay, good. You skip a few steps, but you still got the correct answer. Therefore, y equals to 2 or 5. Good. Part C. H squared equals to? Wow, you skip even more steps. Okay, then H equals to? Okay, good. Part D. 10x squared equals to x. What? Next. What's the next step? Minus. Wait, 10x squared, then what next? Minus x equals to 0. Then? Okay, so x equals to 0 or x equals to 1 over? Oh, 1. 1 over 10. Okay. Finally, part E. Carissa? Okay. Okay. Which is plus minus 6. Okay, good. Now, next type of question. And this is the type of question that you will see for your O levels. So O level question now. Aiman, give me a suggestion. What can we do? Don't worry, Yao Jun is next. What is the first step? Factorize. Can you help me with the factorization? And then Shashank next, huh? Aiman, factorize. What should I write? You do the box one. You mean what, like this? Is it? Okay, then what do I write? 3x squared. Negative 8 here, is it? Okay, then? What do I write over here? What do I write here? Oh, what should I write next? Yeah, you fill up this box, right? Did you fill out this box? I haven't yet. Okay, do we now factorize, everybody? No, you look at the screen and tell me what to write. 3x plus 4 minus 2 equals to 0. Therefore, x equals to 2 or negative 4 over 3. Aiman, you finished factorizing already? You got the same answer? Okay. So, next one over here, Shashank is helping us factorize. X equals to? Sure 3 or not? Negative 3. Okay, good. Let's resume back. Who did we stop at? Yes, Yo Peng. Part B. Plus 2. Plus 2 or minus 2? Minus 2 equals to 0. Okay, then? So you see, she chose to make the right hand side equal to 0 so that she can factorize the left hand side. For this topic, we always make the right hand side equals to 0. RHS equals to 0. Okay, please continue, Yopeng. Factorize, okay, 3x squared minus x minus 2. Okay, what comes first? 3x and x, the other side. 2 and 1. So I get 3x over here, 2x. Okay, where does the negative sign belong to? Which one? Here. Then 3x minus 2x, I get x. Okay, the negative sign should be at 3x. Okay, then where does the negative sign go to? The 2 or 1? Okay, and therefore we factorize this out to become plus 2 x minus 1 equals to 0. Therefore, x equals to? Yes. Yes?
2x.
2x?
Negative 3x.
2x.
Times 2.
Wait, you're talking about part B, is it? What is our first step? Expand. Is there anybody who feels that we shouldn't expand? Since I have something times something equals to 15, is there any other way we can do without expanding? Huh? Divide by what? Divide by 15. If I divide by 15, I will get x minus 3, x minus 1 over 15 equals to 1. Then how? 15 divided by 15 is 1 ma, not 0. Right? Okay, so what can we do? Times 0? Times 0 on both sides? Then you will get 0 equals 0. Doesn't help. Factors of 15, is it? Okay, let's consider that. 15 is equals to maybe 5 times 3. Right? So what is the conclusion? Can I say that x minus 3 equals to 5 and x minus 1 equals to 3? Can I say that? Can or not? Why not? Why cannot? It's correct. Oh, then why can't it be x minus 3 equals to minus 1 and x minus 1 equals to minus 15? Then how many answers of x do I get? Then I'll get infinite answers, right? But then there's only one equation with one unknown. I should be able to solve it. I shouldn't get infinite answers. Therefore, what I'm trying to tell you over here is that please do not fall into the trap of thinking that we should break down 15 into its factors. Okay, I set a trap for you. I ask you if there is any other way. The answer is there is no other way. Okay, so don't feel bad if you think that, hey, maybe I can take 15 and break it down into its factors. Don't feel bad because I led you to think that way. But that is wrong. So now, your original answers were correct. Let us expand. X squared minus 3x. X squared minus 3x minus x plus 3 equals to 15. Okay? Next, Bernard, what should we do? Minus 4x, then? And then? I see a plus 3 equals to 15. I want to combine them together. Okay, so what do we put on the right hand side? No, bring over to the left hand side because I want it to be equal to 0. Okay, so what's over here? Which is? Don't use your calculator. Yeah, see, you can do it without a calculator. Okay, so this is what we want to arrive at. From here, do you know what to do? Yes, okay. What do we do? Okay, factorize x squared, negative 12 minus 4x. Here, no choice, must be x and x. Next, what do we have? Good, 6 and 2. 2x, 6x. Where does the negative sign go to? To the 6 so that we get a negative 6x. Therefore, we have x minus 6, x plus 2 equals to 0. Take note, I already seen some of you not writing the equals 0. If you do not write equals to 0, Then you move on to the next step. X equals to, you move on. If you write x equals to -2 or x equals to 6, I will penalize you if you leave out the equals 0. You must put it in. Okay? So that's for part A. X -2, x equals 6. I don't think you need help with part B. Okay, so this shall be your homework. Example 3B. Okay, 3A is your homework. Let's do 3B now. So he noticed that 2x plus 3 is a common factor. What shall I write first? Oswin, you look ready to help him? Chaban, come on. Yeah, 2x plus 3 equal to 5. You skip too many steps already, until I don't even know whether it's right or wrong. First step, 2x plus 3 square minus 5. 2x plus 3 equals to 0. Okay, bring everything to one side so that right hand side equal to 0. Now next step, what do we do? Okay, somebody gave you the answer already. Joban, what is it? Factorize. What is the common factor? Okay, 2x plus 3. That is our common factor. So after I divide the first term by 2x plus 3, what is left? Okay, so I'm left with 2x plus 3 again. Next, the second term. What do we have next? Minus 5 equals to 0. So here it is simplified to become 2x plus 3, 2x minus 2 equals to 0, x equals to -3 over 2, or x equals to 1. So far you have 2 homework questions. Okay, let's talk about how to do part C. The approach. Don't need to do now. What is the first thing that you will do? Oswin, your turn. Part C. Divide by x. Multiply by x. Okay, he says we should multiply by x. X squared plus 2x. You know how to continue? How do we continue? Huh? Shift over such that you get equals to 0. Then you factorize. Equals to 0. X equals to something, or x equals to something. Yes? Okay, good. This is also a homework question. Practice 1, also your homework. Just factorize. Okay, these are the steps which you can do yourself. I'm showing you that they are all very standard questions. Okay, do you know what to fill in for the blanks? Can I? So these are your homework questions. I'm already doing part of your homework for you. Same thing over here. Likewise over here. Okay, then this will be our final one. Okay, so you finish until example 1. This one is kind of an It looks like an IQ question, but it can be done using what we have learned. Okay, the sum of the squares of two consecutive positive odd number is 394. Find the numbers. Consecutive means come one after another. So these are positive odd numbers. So for example, consecutive positive odd numbers will be 1 and 3. These are consecutive positive odd numbers. Okay? Another example of consecutive positive odd numbers may be 1, 5, 2, 9 and 1, 5, 3, 1. These are also consecutive positive odd numbers. You understand what it means? If you understand this one, then you should know what does consecutive even numbers mean. Okay? So we will stop here for your homework.